and a wide array of vitamins make it a vital, valuable addition to your daily diet, wellness, and a support and a balanced life to incorporate sea moss gel into your routine can help you maintain a healthy and balanced lifestyle by providing a natural source of vital nutrients. Um, excuse me. Um, Effortlessly add to variety of meals and beverages. Blend into your smoothie. Stir it. How you making a smoothie? It's saying you can take 1 or 2 teaspoons and just blend it into your smoothie.
Oh yeah, that means that you ain't gotta use that much.
Right. And it just and you will just have it. You just blend it with what you already got.
Right. So like I said again, I ain't gotta use that much, and then I can use just like what I normally use my little smoothies that I normally make.
Right. It's a abundance of minerals. It detoxifies the body. It whatever. It's an antiviral. It's antiviral. I guess it's saying like an antibiotic, antiviral. It's got tons of vitamin C and B and B12 and vitamin K and vitamin A. It supports a healthy immune system, excellent source of calcium and protein. The ideal health for skin, support healthy brain function. Oh, I need to get this shit.
No.
Signs of aging. Oh yeah, great for thyroid balance and produce collagen.
See,
And
that. There you go. Cause like I said again, that's what they kept on saying in the hospital. Mr. Norton, we looking on here in your thyroid. I said, man, they said some shit about thyroid about 4 5 years ago. I said, what I'm doing with the thyroid is, I'm not I'm not eating sour shit, and I'm not eating too much hot shit. So I ain't fucking my glands that much. So like I said again, I want something for that there because they keep saying that shit about the thyroid. I'm not gonna get on no pills that I probably on for the rest of my life. Fuck that shit.
it said it have natural ingredients. It
That's what I want.
have
That's what I want.
it has spring water, lime, sea moss, and a is that aloe vera?
There you go, aloe vera. That might gotta be aloe vera because that's some good shit there.
I don't know. It say AGAVE. That's not aloe vera. What is the but it shows the plant and it kind of looks like the
That's
aloe
aloe vera
vera.
then.
No, John, that's not the aloe vera word.
Oh,
What
okay.
the word is spelled AGAVE. Agave. I don't know. I never heard of that plant. Sea moss just immediately refrigerated it. It is for it's for 5 hours before using it. Before shipping, sea moss gel, we keep them frozen and securely wrap them in a installated mailer and a packaging. However, it's made thorough during transit, so you want to refrigerate it for a few hours to make sure it will return to its intended, I guess, natural state texture. So I guess when it's in transit to you, it ends up defrosted.
Okay.
That's the only thing I don't like.
Yeah, me neither.
Because once it defrosts, say you
That's
put
what I'm
on,
saying. Still good. It's still good. Still good. That's a good thought. That's way to think there, girlfriend. And that makes sense because they ain't telling you nothing about what's preserving it.
yeah, she just said put it back right back in the refrigerator.
See, I don't trust that there. See, because like I said again, and I guarantee they're gonna have it where it's gonna be on you.
Um, well, they sell it raw too.
I think I'd rather raw
You think
do it myself. Yeah, I'd rather raw do it myself because it ain't good. It ain't good to get it and end up going through that process of being frozen to not frozen to frozen again. That in between that is doing too much. It's doing too much.
and long as it's in a glass jar bottle, they always say,
Not plastic. Yeah, no, it's in glass door bottle, not plastic. Maybe,
yeah,
maybe.
it's in a glass jar bottle.
All right.
But
Well, yeah.
don't say, like, I'm gonna give you an example. Like, say, for instance, when you open something that's from the grocery store,
Right. Refrigerator. Refrigerator.
once you open
You
it,
got to
then
refrigerate.
refrigerate
Yeah,
it.
you got to refrigerate after once yeah, yeah. Cause like I said again, that's what you
So
frozen to.
maybe it's okay.
Yeah, cause like I just thought about it because just like with my frozen those remember the things that I liked a lot. Remember I told you
Uh-huh.
I don't use the microwave anymore when I was still eating when I stopped I stopped it, but it was better coming out the refrigerator than coming out that freezer because they heated better on the stove than it did. It heated
But
better.
you have the sea moss powder too.
Okay, yeah. Well, as long as you got somewhere you can make it yourself.
You have the sea moss powder. You have the sea moss gummy bears. You have the sea moss gel. The sea moss body soap. They have the face sea moss face mask. They have the dry herbs. So you have like different options.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. 'Cause like I say, I think that's frozen. As long as it's frozen and it's not open, and you can get it back and put it back in
They
the refrigerator.
finish, it's automatically closed, and they put it in a refrigerator. But once they box it to you, they saying it's gonna thaw through transit.
Now that's what I'm saying right there. See, with that thawing through transit, can you put that
But
right back in
it
the
ain't
ice?
never been open.
All right, but I'm saying even thawing through transit, can you put it right back? Because it's going from frozen to maybe cool to warm to maybe hot, and then it's going back in the freezer. That's all I'm saying.
Right. So it seems to me that I don't know why they put it in the freezer. It seems they should just let it
Room
sit
temperature. Room temperature. Yep, room temperature.
when
Room
they
temperature.
close it.
Right, room temperature. Leave it at room
And
temperature. Then when they throw it, then when somebody get it through transition,
then put it in
right. Then
refrigerator.
like I said, doing transition, it's cool because it ain't never been frozen.
Yeah, I don't know how that work. I mean, I can. That's what I'm saying too. But
Cause my whole thing is I
I'm not
can't
what you call that,
chemist, and you ain't the one that
or
fit,
food
fit.
person to
Right,
know exactly how that works.
right. You ain't no chemist, cause that's what mostly dealing with. That's mostly chemistry dealing with the ingredients and how the ingredients form and how it deform with that fucking frozen to fucking warm to fucking hot maybe, and then back to fucking frozen again. I don't like that one.
Let me see. Let me look at the reviews. I mean, look at their comments and see what it's saying. Because people will tell you like, "Well, I did that. Is that?"
And it was all right for me, and then somebody else tell you I did that there and I ain't been in the hospital.
I'm gonna read and see. Let's see. Um, how do you consume it, or what, what, with? Somebody said how you can incorporate the sea moss gel with your smoothies, tea, and or coffee. What? Dang, you put it in your coffee too? How do you store a subscription? Can I find an option? Okay, let me see. Thank you. Those jars are all so yummy. This is who I order from. Okay, let me go to another one. That one, those comments ain't saying How long does delivery take? top notch, top notch right here. Yeah, but does it works because anyone can make sea moss.
See, that's what I like. We
While
got people
anyone
talking.
can make sea moss, the effectiveness of the product can vary depending on the quality of the sea moss.
No,
This she responded back to this lady saying, "Yeah, but does it work because anyone can make sea moss?"
no,
And
not.
so she said,
It's the
"The
quality of sea moss. So she must be
effectiveness
got
of
the quality.
the
She must got
product."
good quality. She must got good quality of the sea moss then.
Well, she get her sea moss from St. Lucia's, and if you know about St. Lucia's, that's the cleanest you.
Mm-hmm.
That's the
Mm-hmm.
best place to get your sea moss. You know, I used to do my own homework, and then some people used to get theirs like maybe from Jamaica, but that St. Lucia's water more clear and
Yep, because like I said again, I will get the sea moss and the powder and some other shit from Dr. Sebi.
um. You sure it was from Dr. Sebi because he been dead.
No, 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 no. This was way before he died. You see, I was dealing with him. He was alive. You see,
The effectiveness
what?
when he was
Well,
around.
let me see. Before I let me see. After I met you, you did.
The product can vary depending on the quality of the sea moss and the preparation process. Our sea moss goes through a rigorous testing and quality control to ensure it meets high standards. Additionally, many customers have reported positive results and the benefits from using our sea moss product. However, individual experience may vary. And then let's see what else she say.
What'd you say, Gunslinger? Hey, dude, but like I said, all you doing is getting paid, getting paid to do what you do, and that's nothing right now until somebody do what they want to do. You see, and ain't nobody gonna want to do with nothing dealing with nothing like that. That's like I said again. This life that we live in, bro, it's a simple life to live. Like you be saying, what it is, mind your business, and some other thing you saying, but huh? Handle your business and mind your business. That's where handle your business and mind your business. But the truth is, your business is my business if we in the same place. You see, because I can't allow you to get out of order, not knowing what you're doing, and then fuck it up for me. You see, that's why I say you always gotta be willing to compromise and willing to listen. You see, because you'll never be under somebody standing over you. That's understanding. Because if somebody's standing over you, beating something in you that don't make no sense, that's why they made that word up. You see, because then they can live there and play that word on you, and then get that word as an excuse when they fuck you. That's what the word was made up to do. So they can have an excuse and say that I believe that that was right when they knew they was wrong. See what I'm saying? So like I told you, dog, once you start to realize who the game's been played on, for you to realize that you a winner, you gotta know why. You see? And once you realize why, then you realize the creator inside of you. Because just like I told you before, Troy, when I went into the light of enlightenment and the creator of me being here said, John, this is what I want you to do. Go back there and just ask him just one question. And then after that, Jeff, I'm true. How can the creations get a creator a name? Thank you. Case closed. They can't. The only way the creations can get a creator a name is if they want to control the fucking creation. Nah, that goes the game. Right or wrong. Because now I got you working with me. See? And then I put on there, and God you trust. Now I give you a daddy. Because dog, you can't tell me you ain't the daddy because you got two fucking children that not they the daddy and the mommy. Right or wrong? That's how you carry that shit on. These bitches taught us wrong, nigga. They backwards our ass. They backward the fuck out of us, dog. Cause like I, huh? Mm-hmm. Cause like I told you, what's right is what was wrong. Cause you was always right. Why you think you was asking questions? Cause you want to know what you were doing. You see what I'm saying? And what did they tell you when you was asking questions about that God bullshit? Stop questioning God. That was the bullshit. Don't question the fucking government, nigga. Now you see what the fucking FBI do and the CIA do. All them bitches against me and you. That's why I was trying to start legal aid before, because now they need a legal system that can go against this bullshit that we gonna get right now. Because this bullshit right now, dog, don't make no motherfucking sense. But it ain't supposed to make sense to us, because it's making sense to them. See? And you see all the sense it's making to them, because they the one with all the fucking money. That's why I try to tell people, sure people be saying, where the Bible's revealing itself. Of course that shit is revealing itself. What the fuck is that's doing this shit? The one that wrote it. Shit. I'm sure. Like I said again, I love talking to enlightened people like yourself, because once you realize the light is on in you for you to know better. Shit, then you should realize the light don't never go off until you close your eyes forever. And that ain't much for a long time right there. Because you're coming back is all about how you leave out. That's why they got these old scary ass, fucked up ass movies these bitches be making. Because, bro, these people are being terrorized in these dreams that they having, bro. Because their mind ain't right. Because of what they doing, me and you. They ain't supposed to be doing no human being, huh? You see, and see, like I said, Michael Jackson wasn't really worshiping the devil. He was the devil because he was doing the devil shit in the devil's work because he was working for Hollywood. You see? And anybody that works within Hollywood, they done sold their soul to Hollywood. And Hollywood is the devil incarnate. Mm-hmm. See? Mm-hmm. And see, and my whole thing is too, bro, the reason why the dude couldn't sleep wasn't because he was doing nothing to the children. The dude had a mind like a fucking child. That nigga wasn't no sexual motherfucking demon like me and you. See what I'm saying? So like I say again, when you look at somebody that got a mind like children, they ain't gonna do no fucking funny ass shit to no motherfucking children. Because when you go and look at it, the little dude that they said that they did something to him, he as a grown motherfucking man said they didn't. That his mama lived there and made all that shit up. You heard me? So like I said again, Michael just was confused, bro, because the fucking daddy was fucked up and the mama was fucked up. You heard me? So like I said again, how could he ever have any type of guidance? It's just the people that brought him into the world is fucked up. You see? And they gave him to who? To Hollywood. Do you not think he was gonna get even much more fucked up? That boy looked like the Wicked Witch of the West, remember? Nigga, I'm trying to tell you, that nigga looking like some clown fucking on Nightmare. Do you hear me, dog? So like I said again, once that boy was starting to come into self, starting to become a motherfucking adult, and that nigga became the genius that he is, that nigga started thinking shit out. Oh, powers that be said these niggas got to go. We gotta get rid of him and Prince, and we're gonna just fucking throw fucking on what his name is, Bill Cosby in jail. That's all we're gonna do to him. And they did it though. Just that fast, bro. Cause just think about it, Troy. You heard me, Troy? Just think about a Michael Jackson your age. You see what I'm saying? With the wisdom that that boy would have at that age. And then all the bullshit that he done been through so he can tell on that shit. You see? Because you already know them people pushing all kind of shit on that little dude when he was a kid all the way to being an adult. That's why he was so protective of the fucking children from them. So they can get rid of his ass. They can get rid of his ass. Think about all the songs that boy made. They don't really care about us. That was no bullshit ass song. And what you seen, put like this, you ain't never saw Michael Jackson go somewhere and have to ride no motherfucking on a car where somebody might shoot him. Have you? Nah. Who gotta live there and ride the motherfucking on a car and he supposed to be God's left hand? The fucking Pope. So if you God's left hand, that shit really meant something. You supposed to be what? Fucking protected, brother. Shit. Nigga, that's a bunch of bullshit. Bullshit the shit out of it. And like I said again, and them motherfuckers corrupted and they a bunch of pedophiles. So like I said again, that bitch need to ride around in the arm of motherfucking car because somebody is gonna pluck his fucking brains out. Shit. Cause we know what he do. All they do is hide the motherfucking shit that's going on in that bullshit. And that's why I don't see how people don't see through just religion itself. Why is it exempt from taxes? But not nobody else. So like I said again, you can see all that God we trust bullshit right there when they put that shit on their motherfucking money. And that ain't shit. Paper that they lived in cutting down trees to make when they could be using that same hemp to make the fucking paper for the fucking paper as money. And that hemp was growing wild. Hemp growing wild, dog. Hemp grow wild, Troy. Hemp grows wild.
I like what you just said. He said, man, back in the day, go around everybody, y'all, you can have a tree, peach tree. He said, how easy motherfucker got millions of dollars to get a no peach tree around. He said you could just plant that shit in the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? You could plant fruit trees and everybody in the neighborhood, and guess what? Nobody be home.
Troy, you tell so much of the truth, that's why they fucked up the soil.
Right.
See what I'm saying? See, because the game is, if you can't produce your own food, the motherfucker controls you. They monopolized on us, dog. We were too fucking comfortable with all the materialistic bullshit that they would entertain us with. Cause dog, we almost 50 fucking years behind technology, bro. That's too fucking far behind, bro. Cause you already know when what it was Enemy of the State with Will Smith. Nigga, we were behind 10 years then, so just imagine where we at now. We all fucked up, bro. Look at the neighborhood, dog. Go back to New Jack City, Bars in the Hood, Minister Society. The fucking neighborhood still look the same right now. But you got divide?
Well, they're not really looking the same because I'm saying you can make it rain on gentrification. They ain't really this shit ain't gonna never be like these.
Okay, cause this is what I'm saying. Like if you come out here in the third ward, everything look the same. Nigga, you go up there to the north side, nigga, these motherfuckers got high school looking like colleges. Now you see what I'm saying? So like I said again, when you look at the economical struggle, you see that it ain't a struggle, this shit is done on purpose. Because think about it. If I don't help you come up, you ain't gonna want to come up. You gonna want the shit to stay the same. A fucking rat hole. And that's exactly what they do right here in the third ward. You got me? Because they don't have no motivation. They think Jesus coming back and save them from some bullshit. All right. Because I be talking to some of these people in this video game, because they don't let me, be broadcasting and shit. And one of the dudes lived there and said, "Man, I thought you were bullshit when you said that they don't let you get on Facebook, Twitter, or YouTube." So, so what I did was, I was talking to you yesterday, and I laid up there and posted it, and they took my account away. I said, "Damn, dog, you ain't want to tell me that you was trying to do that, though." You see, that was some sneaky shit on you right there. You see? Because I'm letting him know that they don't want to let me do it. Now, if that's the case, you ought to live there and say, well, let me do it for you. Right or wrong. Don't try to sneak and do me. So, it is what it is. I just like talking to different people on here because you get to see and hear how twisted up people are with what they should know better about, homie. Because it's self-explanatory. Shit. Dog, you couldn't create the reality that you live in. I couldn't create the reality that I live in if the creator wasn't already living in me and you at the same time. Because if all that love was outside you, nigga, you wouldn't see nobody die.
Nobody unless huh?
Huh?
Huh? What's up? For the body. I know. Killing me.
Mm-hmm. We just gotta get more responsible, bro, about what we're doing, though. Cause the whole key to this life that we living, once you reach a certain age, you ain't no child no more. You ain't nobody children. But the government feel like you theirs. Been to tell you that what you're eating is good, what you're drinking is good, what you're breathing is good. When all that shit is bad. And now they want to live there and charge us with climate control. You dig? Come on, man. These elite assholes, they tore this bitch up, chemical this bitch up, and poisoned everything. And now they're gonna live there and put that shit on us and try to tax us for the shit that they did? Boy, Troy, that boy, Troy, you can't tell me, bro, we ain't some simple fucking minded fucking sheep. And I gotta say we, dog, cause we still all in this shit together. It's just that we ain't sleep, and they are. And you can't make them get up.
And I get a lot of positive stuff coming to my phone.
Mm-hmm.
And I know I can do this shit and to show myself. I try right, think right. Try to talk to different women. See that a woman will drain your energy.
Yes.
It will drain you trying to conform to whatever the fuck they talk.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You try to hold her up where she better can hold herself up. Cause she don't know what she doing. That's too much energy that you burning while y'all both spilling your wheels in grease. Because y'all both don't know what y'all doing. Until you realize with your own two eyes to know that your one eye was closed. Because once it's open, that's the light of enlightenment. Now you in the needing to know. Because you never know it all. Because every day is a learning experience from the all. Created within us all at the same time. That's why I told you when I went into the light of enlightenment, I was let know that when all the times I tried to kill myself, it wasn't time. Because when it's time for you to go, partner, you can't duck, hide, or run from it. I know now. Shit. That's why when you know better, dog, you do better. Look at me now. These bitches trying to get my ass, bro. That's the fucked up thing about knowing what I know, Troy, dog. Them bitches trying to kill me just because I'm telling the truth, dog, of what I done been through, nigga, what I know. Fuck. I put my motherfucking head on the chopping board for what I know. Cause I don't believe no more, understand, have faith or hope. Because I know that we live in a motherfucking world of you need to know what you're doing because you can't undo the shit once it's done. So you better at least know what you're trying to do. Shit, because as long as you're trying, you can't fail, dog. Oh yeah, I ain't. Oh yeah, I ain't talked to you, but I been talking to my dad. Man, my dad interested though. I just gotta get down there in St. Francisville, get that tablet to him so he can let me check some shit out. And that's all I wanted was him to want to do some shit. So he didn't call me 3 times tonight. And when somebody calling you, it mean it is what it is. They want to do something.
Yeah, you gotta realize
Mm-hmm.
you gotta die like everybody else. Everybody gotta go through.
And just like I told him, I said I don't really want nothing from you when you die. I said, I said when you think about it, shit, you might outlive me. Shit. That's why I want to do something with you while you alive, so you can fucking see. Every time I think about how we was taught to be and do what we do by the second class people when born a winner in the first place, you supposed to know why we're equal. Them fuckers lived there and was saying that we ain't had no fucking soul. They said the fucking dog was worth more than me and you. So you actually think that this motherfucking legal system is made for me and you? Fuck no. And that bitch ain't never been challenged neither. That's why I can't never tell the truth. Cause as soon as you challenge the fucking lies with the fucking truth, right? The fucking lies break down. Cause it can't stand up to the truth, dog. That's why the bitch don't want to let me in there with legal aid before. So they know that I ain't coming in that bitch playing. I already know I done won. Just let me put my foot in the door. And I'm gonna kick that bitch down, even though I'm paralyzed, dog. But I guess, Troy, that's the reason why I'm not scared to die, though. Because, like I said again, I ain't got shit to lose. It ain't like I can stand up and point at nobody. So, shit. So I just do what it do, Troy. And keep it moving. Because as soon as I get my chance, boy, that's the ass, Mr. Postman. And I'm the lawnmower. I'm going to be cutting up some asses. Cause I can just see myself rolling that courtroom, dog, like Perry motherfucking Mason. And
Oh,
soon as I, huh?
this, there.
That's the name, Perry Mason, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, nigga rolling that bitch like Perry motherfucking Mason. Soon as I roll in that bitch, them bitches get chills, nigga. Because the motherfucking system know one thing. I'm coming for the judge too if you lie, motherfucker. All you gotta do is lie. I'm coming to get you. Because you can't be in no motherfucking position and be lying. Not being no judge, bruh. Because I'm like this here. How we allow a bitch to go to the Supreme motherfucking court when they live there and ask her could she give them the definition of a motherfucking woman. And this bitch gonna bunk with this LBGQ bullshit, shit, bull, and not live there and give the fucking definition of a motherfucking woman. And she's the motherfucking woman. But she's supposed to be judging over me. Man, are y'all fucking stupid? That's all I can say, Troy. They play us like we are stupid. And the truth is, we stupid. We stupid. Because I can't see it, Troy. How can a woman go to the highest court in our land, the Supreme Courts, but you ask her to give you the definition of what a woman is? And she's a woman, bruh. But she can't give you the definition because her fucking party wants to play with the line of a man and a woman is equal. How you do that, dog? Told you, dog. Them bitches know we stupid. They know we stupid. Huh? Yeah. Like I said again, nigga, you get to hear all the motherfucking songs that were back in the days of what they doing us right now. Here I go! Shit, that's what they doing right now with Joe Biden. Joe Biden is a fucking criminal and they got all the evidence to prove that point. But guess what? The FBI is covering for him. The CIA is covering for him. And I'm like, hold on. Y'all doing all this shit to Donald Trump, but you got evidence that Hillary Clinton spent 40 million of our tax money to make up a dossier against Donald Trump and spent 4 years on trying to impeach this dude on some bullshit they made up. And nobody went to jail, Troy. But they're trying to put Donald Trump in jail. But they lied all the way to that shit there. And then he, this shit's crazy, dog. And then the nigga there got exonerated. You see what I'm saying? But nobody ain't go to jail. But we paid $40 million for some shit they made up. Bruh. But now they don't want to pay my motherfucking on bill coming up so they can default on our fucking loan to pay us, the poor little people that's getting government assistance. Nigga, this shit crazy. That's why I told you, Troy, I'm trying my best to get my shit together because fuck that check. Because they stopped giving me that motherfucking check. Nigga, I'm out on the streets. Which I ain't gonna be out on the streets, buddy. Because I'm telling you right now. Shit, if they done did that coronavirus bullshit and paid for people to stay in their motherfucking spot,
That's right.
they gonna do that shit again.
How
Huh?
much, how much time has been wasted because our parents didn't have no clue. Before you answer that, say you had a conversation with my mom and stuff. Yes, mom. Cut me off. Just cut me off. Why? Never talk about business. It's always about somebody with family, with dies. And, you know, you're 78 years old. And you probably live to be 90 something. You probably live way longer than me.
No.
They can go fight. Why? The old people you don't let them live. It's the people who got the enlightenment. We need to knock y'all off.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The old person ain't can do nothing. You
Mm-mm.
know.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. And see, and that's one thing about that old person, if they realize you already gonna die in debt, you see? So why not live life out of debt by planning on knowing what's gonna happen to you later, sooner or later? Debt. So that's why I'm playing on that shit, but this bitch saw how I was playing on that shit and told me I can't do that. I said, oh, y'all stinking fixes. Y'all make sure that y'all don't let y'all government money do nothing benefiting the motherfucker that y'all getting it to. And that's bullshit. Just give you just enough to fucking survive that month, Troy. But I'm on the ass, buddy. As soon as I get shit together and I go after McKesser. But them bitches already done told me, Troy, that I done missed the statute of limitation. I'm like, I missed the statute of limitation on that, but y'all can pull back the statute of limitation on Donald Trump dealing with some bitch that he never even slept with. He just gave her some fucking money to go the fuck away. Ball y'all some bullshit. Told y'all about that legal system, baby. Because as soon as I crack that walnut, I ain't gonna need they fucking check. So bitches, I can do whatever the fuck I want now, bitch. Y'all can't stop me. But y'all won't hinder me because y'all give me that little fucking check every month, y'all bitches. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's what I be doing most of the time. So I be on that fucking phone talking to different people because I told you, dog, I'm recording basically all the shit that these people be doing me, dog, because I'm coming back at them. And when I do come back at them, I'm going to have all my motherfucking evidence, dog, to prove my motherfucking point to the point where anytime they ask me anything, I'm going to say, I don't recall that thing. Because I know, boy, McKesson. Ooh. And right now we should be suing China. Troy, bro, we should be suing China. But think about it, Troy. If we were to sue China for that coronavirus that happened in the Wuhan, China lab, we wouldn't owe China $32 trillion, dog, because life that was lost was priceless, right? So just for us breaking even with China, and now we being able to spend the fruits of our own labor. So now we won't have to be giving China all our motherfucking money because we in debt, and then they'll have to pay us. And we make enough money for each and every household to get $100,000 a motherfucking month just off of the taxes that we spend a year on all the shit that we buy and consume, partner. But guess where all that money go to? Go to fucking China and to these Democrat rats and these Republican fucking clowns, because that's the bitches that's robbing us. Because I ask you the question, boy, how do our grandkids be born into debt, but their fucking grandkids is being born into wealth? But they work for us. Nah, like I said again. So and I'm sorry to say, the rude awakening is when Jesus come out of the sky, he gonna be Jesus kicking them right in the ass, cause then they gonna realize it was a lie, and it's gonna be too fucking late. Like I said, it's gonna be too late, because my whole thing is, once you realize that the God bullshit wasn't the truth, you had to change the fucking color of both of them. Right there, you should have known the game was being played on you. But we didn't, because I played into it too, nigga, because I get a bitch of $10,000. And I think about that shit all the time now. And I'm pissed off like a motherfucker. Like Troy, trying to buy a spot in heaven, huh? Not realizing heaven is just a man-made concept, just like hell. Because once I went into the light of enlightenment, just like I said again, to know for myself, I ain't want to die, but them bitches killed my ass because they were trying to get rid of my ass. Because I was nothing but the evidence to what I done been through. So like I said again, just the realization of just knowing that much there. The truth is in us to know better, and that's the reason why the creator within us is unconditional love. You see, why would, this is exactly how it was put to me, why would I create a place that you'll go and burn for eternity if you don't know what the fuck you was doing? Because somebody taught you that shit. Hello. Because I told you, Troy, naturally you know better to what you're doing every day. As long as you thinking about what you're doing, you're literally thanking the creator for being able to think. Because these motherfuckers don't want you to think, though. Do you need me to sit down again? These motherfuckers don't want you to think, though. They want you to just believe, understand, have faith. That's all they want. That's all they want around. They just want to believe, understand, have faith, and hope that we telling you the motherfucking truth when we've been lying all the fucking long because we need you to fucking lose. Look at them L's, dog. Look at them L's, bruh. Them L's is ugly because them L's been us losing for decades, nickel, because we ain't thinking. Now you thinking. Now you thinking. Now you're literally thinking all that there is to be, dog, and that is the creator within the creation, dog. And I told you, if I would have never went into the light of enlightenment, partner, I'd probably be doubting what I know, dog. But I don't doubt this here, because I know this here unconditional. Yes! Because how can you truly love, Troy, unless you know the love is coming from and give the love away for free with no material motive? Come on, dog. Come on now. Come on now. How can you truly love if you don't know where that love is coming from? How can you truly love if you don't know the one that gave it to you? You see what I'm saying? And the one that gave it to you is the one that got you with it. Because you always, all day, living with your heartbeat is in it. That's why I don't talk to y'all ass no more, Troy. I talk straight to your heart, because that's where the truth is at. It's a need to know, baby. Because once you get that need to know, buddy, you'll realize, well, I never know it all. That's why I'm asking questions. Because I asked you, Troy, and I want you to think about it. If the Creator knew it all, what would we have to do? And I'll say it again. If the Creator knew it all, what would we have to do. Not a motherfucking thing. That's why you learn experience is what you do.
Well, I look at it as evolution.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if everybody waiting for something to come out the sky
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and happen, when it's not gonna happen like that.
Get destroyed because it's a lie. Once you realize that the truth is in you, then you come together. Then you do things together that make sense to all of you. See, that's collectively thinking. See, we ain't collectively thinking at all, dog. That's why they label it as a race of people so we can compete, lie, steal, and kill each other. You got me? Because we ain't a race of people, dog. We're different nationalities of people that should be thinking about what they're doing with each other. Never competing, bro. Why would you compete when the truth is the love that's in us that makes us all equal? Cause that's why I try to explain to people about that 0, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and I ask them what's missing, and they always say the 1. So when you take the 1 and circle all the numbers, and you realize nothing is missing, cause then when you realize you are one of the motherfucking ones in the middle of the motherfucking circle that need to know what the fuck you're doing. Shit. Ain't no fucking rocket science. Them fuckers fucked us up and twisted us up like a fucking pretzel. Motherfuckers. And I laugh at it, Troy. Because to me it's funny, bro, but it's not funny when you're dealing with people that don't know better. That's why you gotta look at them like they're children. But I don't like looking at no grown up like a little child. That shit frustrates me, man. Cause you supposed to know better than this here, dog. You're supposed to know better. After a while, you're supposed to catch on. Get back in your natural order. And that's you need to be thinking all the time. 24/7 to know people lie. The numbers don't. Just add them up for yourself. 0, 1. Isn't the circle beginning with no ending? Yes. So who the fuck do you think are the ones if you're thinking? Yeah. Dumbass. Shit, damn animals don't do what we can do, but they still live in the same lifestyle that we live in too. Because they got the same creativity in them just as we got it in us. But it's just that they are living in their world, animal world. A fucking bird flies in the sky. Motherfucking dog and shit walk on all fours. But we the ones that been taught to be fucking stupid. Woo, and like you said, evolution, bro. Isn't it ironic? The first fucking 4 words, the first fucking 4 letters in evolution is what? Turn backwards. See it? Love, dog. Evolution is love, dog. Turn backwards, bro. Because once you realize that's all that there is to be, and that's in you, beating in your heart for you to know better. Because the truth is, you couldn't create the reality that me and you talking about right now together if the creator wasn't already within you. They fucked us up though. They fucked us up, but we coming back. It's starting to wake up. A lot of people starting to wake up, but it's so many of the ones that got the resources that's fucked up in the program. That's the ones that's fucked up the most in the program. Because they up there believing this bullshit that God gave it to them when really it was motherfucking government gave it to them because they knew exactly what they can do with them because they knew how puppet they already got them, so they know they give them that motherfucking money, they get right back to them because they know how to do it. And they already got your mind. See? But they ain't gonna try to give the money to me and you, somebody that they know they're gonna do some fucking freaky shit with it. Cause I know me. Woo woo. Just knowing that you can get a tax write-off for just giving money away right off top. Like if I was to give you $3 million, bam, at the end of the year, as long as them $3 million ain't gonna hurt me, shit, Uncle Sam gotta give that back to me because I gave it to you as a gift. It is what it is. That's a tax write-off. That's why the motherfuckers be giving all this motherfucking money to the Democrat rats and the Republican fucking clowns. But there ain't too much shit we can do. We'll talk about the shit. I tell you one thing, they give me a chance Ain't no talking about it. I'm gonna be about it. Be that Master P type shit. Bowdy bow. Bowdy bow. Bowdy bow. Bowdy bow. Bowdy bow. Nick. Bowdy bow. And Troy, they were talking about the Masons the other day, dog. I said, boy, y'all gotta leave the Masons alone. And Troy, if you see the type of money, bro, that we giving to Ukraine, bro, you'll be like, how we forfeiting on our debt, and we just found $190 billion to give to Ukraine for defense and building up their infrastructure. What the fuck? We just gave them bitches 80 fucking trillion dollars. No. 80 fuck no. Yeah, 80 fucking billion dollars. We just gave them bitches 80 fucking billion dollars. How much more money we gonna give to them fuckers? But I already told you this too, Troy. If you don't see that Joe Biden sold us out to Russia, Joe Biden sold us out to China, Joe Biden sold us out to Ukraine. They even got a video of Joe Biden holding back funds to Ukraine until Ukraine fired the district attorney that was investigating Brisker, which was which was Joe Biden's son's oil fucking company. Got the fucking district attorney fired from his job because he was getting ready to put Joe Biden's son in jail. But they fucking with Donald Trump. Y'all, Hillary Clinton used 40 million our dollars to make up a phony ass dossier, and they fucking with Donald Trump. Come on, dog. One tier justice. One tier. One tier. One tier justice. So what your mama said, bro? She said she gonna think about it.
No, I'm saying we just had a good conversation. She said her parents were ignorant. Nothing about no business. Nothing about no business.
Gotcha. Cause I was talking to my little nephew it was about 2-3 hours before you had called. We were talking about. I told you they got a lot of money for the handicapped to start their own business because most handicapped don't want to start their own business because they don't want to be responsible for that shit. And then some of them feel like they can't do the shit. But anyway, I told my little nephew, when I crack this nut, or if I don't crack this nut, we gonna live there. If I gotta use my little SSI check, pay one of these motherfuckers to do write their proposal and go get one of those fucking grants. Cause I already know there's too much money out there for me not to get some of that money if I can't get my money my way. Cause it seems like they trying to hold me back from trying to start my own legal law firm and shit. So I let them get that a chance there, and I start IIWII World Grocery Store. But I told you, as long as people networking together, the shit gonna work. I told my nephew, I said, they see the way I'm gonna do that there. As soon as we get that bitch up and running, I'm gonna have a nervous breakdown, and I'm gonna say I can't handle it, and then I'm gonna sign over to him. And then it's what? Then it's on to the next business. You see what I'm saying? Because I told you, somebody working on the other thing too, Troy, with the it's called the straw man shit that we used to talk about a lot. Yeah, that's why I'm working on that too, cause some niggas done broke that code for the most thinking bitches. You see them bitches riding around them Lamborghinis and shit, but they ain't talking to nobody about the shit. I think I told you about the nigga I seen him on YouTube in a brand new Lamborghini, but he ain't doing no more videos. You got me? So I said, oh, them niggas done cracked that bitch, and now they keeping the secret amongst themselves. They ain't giving it to nobody else. I said, or YouTube is blocking them, but I don't think YouTube blocking them. So YouTube already don't like niggas making no money. So when the last time you been in the shooting range?
Shit, you got to laugh on that one.
Oh man! Oh, I said, how ironic is that? A shooting range coach that don't go to shoot. That's when you fired, dog. That's when you fired, nigga. That's when you fired. I can't do nothing but tip my hat to you, nigga. That's when you fired. That's when you fired.
Shoot, man, man, that's
Oh shit.
I get paid to get stressful, bro.
Hey, like I said again, that's fire. I can't do nothing but tip my hat off to you. Cause I already told you, legal aid before gonna be fired. Because I ain't gonna never have no overhead by having a business. Because we got too much access to computers. You see what I'm saying? And my whole thing gonna be legally litigating for myself, but actually teaching somebody to litigate for themselves if they got enough evidence for themselves to prove their point. You dig? Because I already told you, as long as you tell the motherfucking truth, you can beat them hands down because I already told you, just like you had told me, man, you can't go up in there and fuck with them people trying to be a motherfucking lawyer. Knowing, I go in there and fuck with them trying to be a lawyer, but all I gotta do is be me. I ain't gotta worry about being a lawyer because anytime they say some shit that I don't get, because I'm gonna always make it clear to them, I don't understand shit. That's gonna be clear when I roll up in that motherfucker. I say because why would I be under your understanding knowing that you made this shit up? Did that make sense? Alright then, cause like I said again, we going with what makes sense for a change. And that's my whole concept of running legal aid before. Cause before it was all these motherfucking lies, it was the truth that made sense. So we gotta go back to the core. It makes sense in living life altogether. That's why I told you, Troy. I guarantee you I have more motherfuckers behind legal aid before than I got dealing with this system that we living in right now. You see? Because legal aid before gonna have legal line lawyers. But these legal line lawyers gonna show the bar how much they're about telling the truth. Because as soon as they pass the bar to become a legal line lawyer, they gonna tear their certificate up in front of them bitches and tell them I'm a part of y'all bullshit, but I'm not gonna bullshit along with it. So I'm gonna tear up this certificate that makes me official bullshit. And then it's gonna be over with after that, buddy. We gonna have fun then. Cause the money gonna pour in like water flow. Cause I already told you, I'm gonna make it funny money cause that's all it is. Paper. And they making that shit out of what? Nothing. They live there printing that shit up just like peanut butter. Mm-hmm. Cause I already told you, Troy dogs. Once we get the revenue to be free, that means that you got the resources to do whatever you want to do and go wherever you want to be. You see? Because I'm still tripping off of just like going to school. Nigga, you still gotta get a fucking pass to leave out the fucking country.
Let me get my snacks up.
Go ahead, you been.